Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Amy Holland.
Good morning. I am Dr. Amy Holland, the Interim Associate Dean for Graduate Clinical Education. On behalf of the University of Alabama Board of Trustees, the officers of the University of Alabama System, and the UAB faculty, staff, students, and administration, I offer a special welcome to the doctoral candidates, family, and friends. We are joined this morning by a group of distinguished individuals whom I'd like to introduce. Dr. Doreen Harper, Dean and Fabi Ireland Endowed Chair of Nursing. Dr. Sigrid Ladoris, Director, the Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing Program. Dr. Corey Curry Bordelon, Interim Assistant Dean of Graduate Clinical Education, DNP. Please join me in welcoming this accomplished group. Please be seated. I'd like to extend my congratulations to each of you this morning. Your dedication and hard work is paying off as you take the next step in your career. The field of nursing has many paths and opportunities. We always need great nurses, especially those from UAB. I urge you always to strive to be lifetime learners and community leaders. And one thing I've learned is that the nursing world is really a small and close-knit group. You never know when and where you will meet, and when you will have the opportunity to work with a fellow UAB nursing graduate. With just over 1% of the U.S. population with a doctoral degree, today you, new UAB graduates, step into those ranks. But you are all an even more rare find. You are graduating from one of the nation's finest doctoral programs. As you leave here today, you are our state's, nation, and world's newest nurse leaders, leading healthcare transformation through collaboration, translation of research into best practices, and educating tomorrow's nurse leaders who will follow in your footsteps. Your contributions will have a substantial impact locally and globally, addressing the state and the world's greatest patient care challenges. You all will be leading efforts to meet these and other challenges, ensuring we have highly skilled and effective nurse workforces that develop and are developing the highest quality care in leading medical centers such as UAB and other areas throughout our community, state, and nation and beyond. And I know you will set about your work with the exclusive devotion of heart and mind that will reap rewarding careers for you and better health for countless others at home and around the world. To continue with this message, I'd like to invite the Director of the PhD program, Dr. Sigrid Ladoris, to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Holland. Welcome to all of you here today and those who are watching us online. We are also joined today by a distinguished group of scholars, our faculty. Faculty members are many things to our students. They are mentors and teachers, coaches and cheerleaders, and most importantly, they guide and provide excellent clinical, leadership, and research-related opportunities for their students. Faculty members, please rise to be recognized for your outstanding contributions to your students, the school, and the university. Please be seated. Today we are here to recognize the extraordinary dedication and talent each of you has demonstrated through years of rigorous study. We commemorate the many late nights and early mornings, the social and family activities missed, and the untold sacrifices, all in pursuit of this noble and demanding goal: So today we celebrate the attainment of that goal and mark your passage into a very select and accomplished group that impact healthcare locally and across the globe. Around the world, nurses represent the largest component of the healthcare workforce. Nurses are at the front line of care, from Birmingham to Bombay, enhancing access to care while helping patients and families transition from the hospital to community settings, navigating a complex healthcare system. The 2010 Institute of Medicine study on the future of nursing noted that nursing plays a significant leadership role in healthcare, and several recommendations focused on the important work ahead of you. I am impressed with the diversity of communities and experiences you all represent. You will collectively and individually touch and improve countless lives with the new knowledge and skills that you have gained. You will practice in a wide array of healthcare settings, from academic health centers to community hospitals and clinics, research labs, and teaching future nurses and scholars. Some of you will return to your communities or join new ones. And as alumni, you will always be part of the UAB community. I would now like to welcome the Dean of the UAB School of Nursing, Dr. Doreen Harper, to the podium.
Well, good morning, everyone, and it is just a pleasure to have you here with us this morning. I will share with you, this is an unusual ceremony. It's not the norm, which is why I didn't wear my robe, because in fact we are celebrating your hooding. And as the dean, I am not able to award you the degree, because the degree actually comes from the Board of Trustees and the President of the university. And in fact, you will be getting that degree, I promise you. But we felt, and I was so excited actually when I sent the email out to faculty, that it was important to recognize you and that we could figure this out together. And so we have, and I know how excited the faculty are to be with you today and to be doing this with you, as I am. So it's just a pleasure, I think, to congratulate you on a very special day for you. And frankly, your hooding is the most exciting part of your doctoral degree commencement. Anyway, and so for me, it's just a privilege to personally speak to you, not only as the Dean of the School of Nursing, but as a proud colleague who can remember the sheer joy, a long time ago, the sheer joy of achieving this milestone in my own academic career, and the excitement of beginning my journey into doctorally prepared research, education, and practice. I will just say that I am not only proud of you, I'm also proud of your faculty who have helped you achieve this doctoral degree, and your families who have been behind the scenes, I know, supporting you day and night, and those friends also, even if they are your pets, right? So please know that we see you as our partners in this process, and we recognize the extraordinary dedication and talent that each of you has demonstrated through years of rigorous study. And we are honored to see you attain this goal, because every doctorally prepared nurse that graduates from UAB School of Nursing, we have high expectations for you, because your work has only just begun. So I'm really looking forward to seeing your achievements in the future. And I will say, for more than 70 years, UAB School of Nursing has shaped the leaders who have sought to create opportunities by facing the world's greatest health and patient care challenges. And our graduates not only create the knowledge, they set the standards for care adopted throughout the world. And you're going to see, as you are an alum, some of those graduates that have just been recognized in our 70 visionary leaders for our 70th anniversary that we just celebrated over the past year. And they have touched the world. It's, from Africa to Egypt to the Middle East to the Caribbean, all over the world. It's very exciting. As a UAB grad, you are immediately set apart from your peers. You are seen as a catalyst for innovation, advancement of knowledge, and new discoveries. You are graduating from a school that is in the top 5% nationally. But for those of you in the doctoral program, you should know that we are 11th. We are ranked 11th in the country among schools of nursing and research, and 5th among the public schools of nursing. And I want you to watch that bar keep going up this year, because it will keep going up. For those of you in the DMP program, similarly, you're going to watch that bar keep going up, because that's what your faculty are helping do, and your graduates are also helping us do that. So I know that it's been challenging, and certainly more challenging in the last 2 years almost that we have been going through the pandemic. And it's taken, stepping up to that challenge and the demands of your work. But I also hope you are about to set out with that exclusive devotion that Nightingale talked about, but also that passion for your work that really helps you make the difference in the lives of the people we serve. In the latest Future of Nursing, 2020 to 2030, it is so clear that the mandate for nursing, for professional nursing, is to touch people across our communities, across our health system. It's a tall order. You all are going to be the leaders that step up to that order. And I'm excited about that. So we need you to lead by example, and we need you to be the leaders that create new models of care for those of you that are in the DMP program. But I will say, today's challenges are among the most vexing I've ever seen. And the prolonged pandemic, the variants that defy predictability, the discovery every day of new outcomes that we're seeing, and some of the behaviors that we're seeing which contribute to the continuation of the pandemic are huge. We are counting on you. I know, just based on the work we do with the hospital, that 92% of the cases that are in the hospital are people who are not vaccinated. I think that is the most complex health behavior decision I have seen in my lifetime. And you all understand how to help people make decisions. That's what you've been studying. That's what nursing is about. I do remember in my own dissertation, this goes way, way back, I studied a theorist who actually said it's actually more difficult for nurses to help people change behavior than it is to take care of the patients in the ICU. Because changing behavior you can't do for patients. Changing behavior you have to figure out how to help other people do. So, from my heart, I think we have a tall order in front of us, and it's our doctoral nurses and our doctorally prepared nurses that are really going to make that difference. So I expect you all to be what I call health transformers. If you remember what the vision of the School of Nursing is, I don't know how many of you remember that. It is actually to be a leader who transforms health. And that means taking care of your own health and well-being, as well as individuals, families, and communities as you move forward. I will say that as you go forward, please remember the opportunities in nursing are endless, and anything is possible. I can't wait to see what you all are going to do. It's part of the joy I have as dean when I get notified about alums who have great achievements. I know some of you are going on to postdoctoral work, which I think is absolutely the way to go if you're looking at a career in science. I know some of you in your DMP are moving into very exciting new career positions. And some of you might be staying in the positions you're in. And actually that's good, because part of what you've got to show people in the positions that you're in is you're a different nurse. You have a different set of competencies to share with the people that you're caring for and that you're working with. And they will recognize it, I promise you. Okay. So congratulations to all of you. Best wishes. We expect you to stay in touch. Because we will be following up on you, I can guarantee you, because you're part of our outcomes that we have to measure for all sorts of reasons in our evaluation here in our program, but it's also how we learn from you what we can do better. So we are really counting on you to help us with that, and looking forward to seeing what you do in your future, because you are the future of nursing. Congratulations. And your touch.
All right. Now we would like to recognize our candidates. Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice, please rise and remain standing. Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Nursing, please rise and remain standing. Madam Dean, on behalf of the School of Nursing faculty, the candidates before you, and others have completed all requirements for the Doctor of Nursing degrees. I present to you the candidates for hooding.
At this time, we will recognize by hooding our individual Doctor of Nursing Practice graduates who have completed their scholarly work, and our PhD graduates. I invite the doctoral candidates forward to receive their hoods. Advisors and chairs, please join your candidate forward at this time.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your participation. Please come forward. Do we have a specific order, Dr. Tafani, that we'd like for them to come forward?
Yep.
All right.
All right, Claudette Elaine Apodiete. If you would stop right there, face to the question. Her DMP project was implementing a risk assessment questionnaire and educational material to increase HIV screening in African American men. Her chair, Dr. Loretta Lee. You stand behind her, Dr. Lee. If you go behind her, and then you're good. Keep going. All right. If you'd like to stand over by the screen for a photo. Nicholsman Anderson. DMP project, use of silicone foam dressings for prevention of pressure injuries in the emergency department. Her chair was Dr. Shannon Layton. Kimberly Brady Fitzpatrick. DMP project, decreasing radiograph among patients with functional constipation in the emergency department. Her chair, Dr. Stedman McPeters. Jamie Lynn Brennan. DMP project, identifying a need for a rapid response RN in the acute care setting. Her chair, Dr. Gregory Egerton. Christy Elizabeth Donovan. DMP project, implementing a functional constipation clinical pathway to decrease radiograph use in pediatric emergency departments. Her chair, Dr. Stedman McPeters. Nicole Adele LeShore. Her DMP project, implementing a risk assessment questionnaire and educational material to increase HIV screening in African American men. Her chair, Dr. Loretta Lee. I'd like to move the screen. Curry Young Millette. DMP project, implementing a functional constipation clinical pathway to decrease radiograph in the use of pediatric emergency departments. Chair, Dr. Stedman Peters. Sharon Kathleen Quinlan. Her DMP project, patient adherence and fall risk reduction in elder use, stopping elder accidents, death, and injury. STEADY is the acronym. Guidelines during an RN facilitated annual wellness visit. Her chair, Dr. Whitney Pogo. Adriana Alice Sharples. DMP project, assessing burnout among critical care nurses during the COVID-19 pandemic. Her chair, Dr. Rebecca Soto. Marlena McGee Smith. Her DMP project, the use of silicone foam-based dressings for prevention of pressure injuries in the emergency department. Her chair is Dr. Shannon Layton. Filling in this afternoon, or this morning, is Dr. Curry Ford. Now let's go over the screen. Julia Lee Solomon. Her DMP project was reducing acute kidney injury and the use of ASEP scores. Her chair was Dr. Rebecca Edwards. Colleen Anischewitz. Dissertation title, Exploring the Nursing Work Environment and Patient Outcomes Associated with Nurse-Reported Workplace Bullying, a Mixed Method Study. Her chair is Dr. Patricia Patrician. Jessica Lee Corcoran. Her dissertation title, Understanding Adolescent Sexual Health through the Exploration of Their Perceptions, Behaviors, and Beliefs. Her chair, Dr. Sigrid Ladoris. Tracy King Dick. dissertation title, Alabama's Acute Care Registered Nurse Workforce, a Study in Supply and Demand. Her chair, Dr. Patricia Patrician and Dr. Lori Lone. Bailey Ann Hendricks. Dissertation title, An Exploration of the Manifestation of Parentification Among Young Caregivers and Persons with Huntington's Disease. Her chair, Dr. Maria Bakaitis. Nadia Markey-Sneed. Dissertation title, Added Sugar Consumption in Prediabetes in U.S. Adults. A cross-sectional analysis of the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey from 2013 to 2018. Her chair is Dr. Shannon Morrison and Dr. Jacqueline Moss. Macy Lynn Stockdale. Her dissertation title was The Influence of Race, Gender, Virality, and Dialectic Health of Symptom Pattern Trajectories in Persons with Advanced Heart Failure. Her chair, Dr. Marie Bakaitis. Tanikia Taylor Green. Taylor Clark. Her dissertation title, An Evaluation of the Impact of Medical Home Structures and Care Processes on Temporary Profile Phase Among Active Duty U.S. Soldiers. Her chair, Dr. Patricia Patrician.
All right. Thank y'all so much for your participation today in this doctoral hooding. We are adjourned.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
You can see we're doing this.
The dean has spoken. The recessional music begins.
No.
No.
Hang on.
Amy Holland is quiet.
So, at this time, I would like to formally introduce and congratulate the summer class of 2021. But before we clap for them, I want you all to please move your tassels to the left. Woo! Okay. So I also want to thank everyone who joined us here today, either in person or virtually. And I hope you will continue to stay in touch with us and return to the UAB School of Nursing. You are part of our family and you're always going to be a part of us. Have a wonderful day. I hope you can celebrate. And please, please be safe.
Now we are adjourned. Thank y'all.